Alright guys, welcome to Blueprints. This is a puzzle game. That's all I know about it. Everybody's been going crazy over it, so we're gonna jump right in. What is this? I hear water. Who's this guy? Nice mustache.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
Hey, 45 rooms. That's a big house. My guy. And we gotta find a 46th room? Wouldn't that be? Okay. In my head, I want to say that'd be easy. Like, just walk through the mansion and look for the section of the house that looks smaller than it does on the outside, but it's not gonna be that way, is it? Why is there like a 50? Ooh, dude. Somebody been carving. I like this art style. Ooh, and the reflections. Ah, this looks good. Who's sitting up here? Why do you have chairs here? You should live by yourself in the mountains. Honestly, goals. You got power and everything. Heck yeah. Got your little noise. Grandfather clock. What's this? Room, you will lose one step. When you no longer have any steps left, you will be too tired to continue. Searching the manor and must call it a day. Oh. So we gotta... Okay. So we gotta be careful here. Open only in the event of my death. Ooh, hi. Welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I would think it is. From my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. I don't Why can't I stay overnight? I'm assuming so it'd give me extra time. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of the previous day. Fair. One final word of advice: do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half-century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads, abandon the path, and go where you want it to lead. Cryptic. And I'm already down to 48. Okay, so we better get moving. You must have blueprints to draft. Okay. You must have blueprints to draft. Oh, my bad. Let me get my blueprints. Got my blueprints. Inventory log during your adventure. You may access the blueprints by pressing tab. Let's do it. Okay, so for right now, it's just the entrance hall. Chamber. Okay, cool. Let's go right. Hallway, a closet, a bedroom. I would gain 2 steps. A closet, I'd get 2 items. Hallway. Let's do closet. Let's get items. That seems smart, I think. Okay, I've got a key and a coin purse. Earn an additional 1 coin in interest. What do coins do for me? I can't bring anything onto the estate, so I can't buy things, right? Okay. So that's all that room is. Now let's move on. Pantry plus 4 gold. Let's do a spare room, I guess. This game is so weird, but I love it. Really should have finished painting in here. Let's keep it going. Hallway, guest room. Ooh, plus 10 steps. Let's do it. Plus 10. Take that. Take that. Oh, but that ends like this path. Ooh, but there's a key. 2 keys. And a basketball. I found a tool I want to take with me. This. Just want to write you a quick note. Thank you for the weekend. Your game in the billiard room. Okay. Can I open drawers? No. Okay. That's fine. I guess let's move on. Next room. Parlor or storeroom. I'd get 1 jewel, 1 gold, and 1 key. I don't know what any of that stuff does though, so I don't know if there's like, let me do a hallway to open up more opportunities. Dang, this is a nice hallway right here. I'll tell you what, what's that? Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. Well, that would have been good to know before I decided to expand into the west wing. Pantry, den. Let's do the den, because I want to know what I want. One of the jewels. Oh, this is cozy. I like this. This is nice. Just gonna sit here, dude. Forget about finding the 46th room. We're just gonna chill in here. Okay, that's too much. That's excessive. Bedroom, storeroom, observatory. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2 footsteps. There's a gym requirement for this one. I want to know what that is, and I think that's the smarter thing to do on your first day, is to try and figure out what stuff is. So let's do that. Can I look through? I can't. What happens if I go up here? Is there stuff up here? Or am I just wasting my time? I feel like I'm wasting my time. Oh, I'm not. I can't move it anymore. which means I either need to move the roof or I need to... Disappointing. Oh, I can't just run off the edge. You're gonna make me walk all the way down the stairs. Not allowed to break my ankle. Kind of want a globe. You get like a tabletop globe. Something about spinning a globe. Just so satisfying. What we got here? Starbase. Stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day. Different constellations, various sizes may be visible. North Star plus 1 gold. Slice plus 3 steps. Oh, so then based off what you find, like you can get. Oh, you can figure out like different things that are going on. So you can look through this. It's just you need to wait till you either have to get that lined up or wait till it is lined up. I don't know. Nook, I get a key. Ooh, commissary items for sale. Oh, I don't have any gems. Well then, let's do the Nook. Let's get a key. Let's get another key. A third one. Keys are probably gonna come in handy. Why not, right? Let's keep it moving. Courtyard, bedroom, corridor. The corridor is always left unlocked. Is that really a like big? Okay, let's see what we're looking at here. So if I do this, I go straight across towards the guest bedroom. If I do this, I go up more. So we'd want to do this one. Plus 2 steps for entering. Plus there's a key. See, that's what I'm wondering though. Like, are there items in every room? Is it just some rooms? Is it, you know what I mean? Who are you? Why are you smoking? I mean, passageway. 2 gems and I could have had a 4-way passageway. That would have been awesome. Just do the corridor, I guess. It's always unlocked, right? Any items? Any items? Like, if I just do a corridor, is there a chance of items spawning still? Even though it doesn't necessarily come with some. Ooh. Puzzle piece. Puzzle piece. What's a puzzle piece? I want to know what a puzzle piece is. Where's my puzzle piece? The blue box is true. Okay. You are in the parlor. Okay. This box is empty. Okay. What is that? What does that have to do with anything? I am in the parlor, so what? Tell me about it. I still need to do this corner one too. So if I run out of room, I can go back and do that. What is this? The component of the parlor game. Okay. Games and puzzles, and I'd mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of this game. So there are all the details you will need. Cool. There will always be at least 1 box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least 1 box which displays only false statements. Only 1 box has a prize within. The other 2 are always empty. So 1 always has a false statement. That means that this one has something in it. Because if this one's false, right, then that would mean the blue box is false. And that can't be the case. So this one is telling the truth, which means that this one is true, that I am in the parlor, which I am. And that would mean that this one has something in it. Using the ye old noodle to think that one through. Don't worry, I feel smart. I know I'm not. Okay, let's calm down. Why do I lose gold when I enter the... Oh, because you're given like a... Okay, cool. I get it. Let's do this one. Let's just get goodies, because all of those kind of seem like they lead to dead ends. So there's some gold. A key. Where's my gem? There's my gem. Okay. I think we've officially created a bunch of dead ends. Yeah, we need to go back and do this one. And then... probably end it for the day. Oh, and each room back you go is a step as well. Oh, so you really got to be careful as you run through rooms. Oh my gosh. This game's gonna get weird, you can just tell. Ooh, do I do the 4 items or do I do the breaker box? Because what is that? Let's do the breaker box. What the heck is that? Let's find out, shall we? EAC indicators, keycard entry system. Okay. What? I should not have done this. I've messed up. I bet that doesn't do nothing. I think it's about time to call it a day. Got 1 gold. Yeah, let's call it a day. Oh, my inventory gets completely reset? So no more keys, no more jewels. I gotta be smarter with the rooms I'm choosing. Call it. Let's do 1 more day. Save and continue. I like that it asks if you want to save and quit or save and continue there, though. That's nice, because it makes it a good, like, stopping point. Day 2. So is this game just keep going? Or is it possible to hit a point where it's like, alright, you're an idiot, you're not going to find the 46th room. You're done. You've been here for 7 months. Alright, let's see. Were these flowers here before? And does this change? No, that doesn't change. Okay. It's just this that changes. Alright, so right off the bat, right down the middle, we want to try and get something that gives us, like, somewhere we can go. Let's do the parlor again. I liked the parlor. The parlor was nice. Okay. Okay, so what do we got now? The blue box is empty. This is the blue box. The blue box is true. So that one's true. This one is true. This one is false. The blue box is empty, which means the blue box has got something in it. Give me them goodies. Boop, boop. Starting out with 2 jewels. I'll take it. I'll take it. And I'll take the apple too. That's plus 2 steps. Let's go. It looked like bright and colorful, like I grabbed it. So, yeah, let's just continue on. Why not? Then pantry. What's the map looking like? So if I do the pantry, I'm just gonna go in a big circle here, and then I'm gonna have to rely on this left one to get me up and going. I want to know what this is for. Like, why can you do this? There's got to be something in there. Because there's no rooms. It doesn't give any buff or item. It's just like an empty spot. Let's do this. Because I want to see if I can get the... I want to see if I can get the room that gives me items. Or, like, allows me to buy items. Because if so, then cool. Please pick up some more fruit before Fridays. We have been informed that we have extra guests exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change. Cool. Give me that banana. So now I've found a banana and I've found an apple. Apparently there's 5 of each and 5 oranges as well to go with it. Chapel, nook, storeroom. Ooh, the storeroom would give me so much stuff. Because I'd get a key, I'd get a third jewel, I'd get 5 gold. I don't want to go in the chapel because I'd lose a gold, but it's got 2 exit ways. But one of them is going to be... So, bring up the map. If I do this one, it just stops, but I get goodies. If I do this one, I can go into that corner spot. And then if I do the nook, I can still go into that corner spot and I get a key. Let's do that. Let's do that. It seems like best of both worlds. Okay, I got a key. A key. Keep hitting my cap lock. Oh my gosh, what a noob. Gain 2 whenever I enter. Get 10 steps or get 1 of everything. Let's do the bedroom to keep this adventure going, because that'll be nice for my steps on the way back. Is there any goodies in here? Top hat, can I put that on? Walk around looking all magical and stuff? Okay, just keep it moving. Once again, we're gonna pop this up. Food for sale. I don't want to buy food though, I want to buy items. The den. Corridor is always left unlocked. See, the fact that that's a thing scares me, because it makes me think eventually one of these rooms is going to lock on me, and the only way to get back is going to be with a key. And otherwise you have to just leave. Commissary. That's what I was wanting. Finally, I can check this out. Does someone stock this? Because if this is just the honor system, buddy, I'm going through this window. I'm digging all that. I'm using all the tools. What is this? Can I play? What are we looking at here? I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that. What we got up here? With, without. So confused. Will be closed from day 12 to day 16. Sorry for any inconvenience. Okay, so from day 12 to day 16, forget the commissary. Don't ever use it. Supposed to be found at security in the laboratory. Terminal password. Don't know what it is. Okay, what can I buy? Can't afford anything, but this is good to know. Compass is 6, shovel is 6, sledgehammer is 8. And I mean that'll stay here, so like I can come back. Utility closet, passageway. I don't have the gym requirement for a passageway, so it's either the storeroom or the utility closet. Either way, we're hitting a dead end here. I say we max out on as much stuff as we can get, since we're already at a dead end regardless. It feels like the smartest choice. Maybe I'm an idiot, but this feels like the smartest choice. Day 20 and 21, we really need to get the stuff going. It's half off. I can get a sledgehammer, get cranking, get crack-a-lacking. If you guys have any tips for this game, leave them down below, because I have no idea what's going on. Nursery. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5. I'll pass. Give me the den. At least that leaves options available. And I get a jewel. Nummy. Nom nom nom. And I get to look at that big clock again. Experimental house features. We're doing that. 100%. What is this? I guess it's a laboratory, like it said. If you guys want to read that, more than welcome. What's that? Okay. Test tubes. Computer. Press enter. Can't do it. Experiment setup, research log, pause experiment, log into network. Oh, so I gotta figure out the terminal password. Experiment setup. Use experiment. steps to 40. Add 3 aquariums to today's draft pool. I don't like any of those, so can I cancel that? Because forget that. Okay. Yeah, I don't like that. Oh, what's this? Electronic mail can only be accessed via the security terminal. Okay, so I need to find the security terminal. My goodness. This guy was going bananas. Mr. Albert Einstein in here. What are we looking at here? Heating and cooling curves. Room temp. Melting point. Test 205. Atmospheric pressure. 93 kPa. Lab technician was Randolph. Well, Randolph, what are you doing in here? That's interesting. I like that. Ooh, this is the best option though. Keeps my opportunities open. What's this? Out of respect for the late Lady Claire, absent the West Wing will be closed until further notice. Okay, well, forget you, buddy, 'cause I'm working. I'm working here. Closet, utility closet. Let's just do a closet. Let's go in here and get some items. What we got? Jewel and a key. Okay, that's fine. What about over here? So if we do the spare room, it's just gonna lead us through to the parlor. If I do the hallway, we can go back and forth between the den and the hallway. I like that. Let's do that. Set up a hallway that allows me to run through there. Good old passageway. That's not bad. Okay, that one's boarded up. No, it's not. No, it's not. Honestly, let's do the guest bedroom. Let's get some extra steps going here, because things are getting crazy. And there's a key. Let's do it. You're more likely to draw red rooms while drafting. The only one out of these rooms that keeps things going is this one, and luckily I have gyms to do that, so. Banana costs 2. Club sandwich, bacon and eggs. Hot dang. Okay. Is there any like free stuff laying around? No? Okay. Use it. Let's go. And we keep moving. Oh, this is where it ends. Okay, because I don't have any gyms. So utility closet. Gyms are super important though. Yeah, because none of that means anything to me. I don't think. Well, yeah, because keycard entry, that doesn't do nothing for me. Alright. Let's take a look here. Are we at all dead ends now? If I go this way. Yeah, because that's one big loop. That doesn't do nothing for me. Dead end. Dead end. Dead end. Okay, yeah. Alrighty, I think I'm gonna call it a day. Let me run back through here real quick. Cause I thought there was one room that like had something I was kind of curious about. Ooh, hey, glad I went back and looked. What's this? Dice and gold. To reroll new floor plate. Wish I would have had that about 10 minutes ago. I need to be more observant, dude. Well, live and you learn, I guess, right? Okay. probably end day 2 there. Oh, that's not what I'm looking for. This is what I'm looking for. There we go. Oh, and I still have my one little star thing down here from the observatory the day before. So we'll have to pay attention to that. Maybe get more observatories since that's something I actually keep. Whatever those are. Let's call it a day. Call it. It's got 18 total rooms. Reached rank 4. 32. I think we reached rank 5 though that first day. We did way better the first day than we did this one. Dude, I'm gonna have to get all the way up here. That's crazy. 32 steps taken too. Alright guys, I think I'm going to end it there, and I'll pick up on the next episode on day 3. Drop any comments down below on things that I'm doing wrong, or things that you know I need to look out for. This game's really cool though. It's really interesting and unique. Very different than any other puzzle game I've played before. But with that, I will see you guys in the next one.